Incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there.
That was my fault.
Couldn't connect. Second down.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest. This contest, and I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense they played that ball better than he could.
2nd and 10 now. This is Reed working the right side. Now he's past the 25. And he goes the distance.
Wow, that's what's up. That's what's up.
The Packers don't need
What I'm
long
doing.
to take a 6-0 lead. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. So it's a home run that finishes their opening possession of this game, partner. Gets them on the scoreboard with 6.
And I think
Good
keeps
job,
all
Reed.
of us
Good
here in
job.
this building, in this booth, hoping they get the ball back soon, right? Not that we're rooting for anybody, but we root for the big play, for the home run. And they just hit one.
Packers and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Oh, my God.
And it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Jaden Reed, the intended target. And that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game.
Packers ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They go play action on first. He puts some power on a deep one left. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And it's going to be 2nd down. On the option, it's Jacobs. And he's flying ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Has his man. It stops. The 30. The 10.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Touchdown. The Packers parlay the interception into points. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown.
You know, Kate, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big plays can follow.
Packers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. Trying to throw here out of the gun. able to get it to Reed. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Raydawg-Gaming. Hit the like, share.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Subscribe.
From the 39 now, after that explosive start to this drive. Running on first here with Jacobs. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
He's going to push one deep down the right. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Oh my God.
And they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half, but hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense.
Packers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. They'll throw on first. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 28. And he goes down. The Falcons.
Man, oh man, come on, come on.
Third down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep the quarterback clean and upright,
Yeah,
you need some magic,
that's true.
big-time magic to convert on this 3rd and long.
Oh my God.
Touchdown again. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
The Packers ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Back now, pressure on its way. Kraft has it. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing now on first down. Has him on a quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Packers trying to add to their lead. after a good pickup. They're set up with 2nd and short. From the 34. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They'll throw it again. Completes this one to Kraft. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Throwing it again here. He brings it in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him 1st and goal.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Grow their lead just before halftime. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a 1st down pass play can and certainly...
Packers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Hasn't won the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter.
How you doing? Even though I said that earlier.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Has it to his back.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Touchdown.
Gets it to the 15.
Call it.
And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Doing it.
It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown.
Trying to make it to the Super Bowl.
That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they have prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Hello? Yo, yo.
Packers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got third and very short coming up. Pass play coming here. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful.
Packers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. Play action on first down. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Quick slant taken in by Dobbs. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Green Bay.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
What's good, Stone? What's good, Mike?
From the red zone now. And this is going to be a Green Bay
Good, let's
touchdown.
go, let's go, let's go.
The Packers capitalize
Yeah,
on the
man.
turnover and add
I'm
to their
loving
lead.
this game, Stone.
Jaden Reed,
Loving it.
touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Loving this game, man. Nothing, man. Just chilling, man. Went to work.
Packers
And
being led back out there on
supposed to
offense
do
by
somebody
their
else's
quarterback.
shift.
It sure seems like
And
they've
the
been
girl
able to score
came
every
in.
time they've touched it this quarter.
So
Brock.
there's like,
high
yeah, well,
hopes
you
again
can
for
go
this
back
upcoming
home.
series.
So I said, shit, I'm heading out. So I left and came back home.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Reed's got it. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
That's what you call
Streaming?
efficiency.
You gonna be
Exactly what
streaming
you're
or-
looking for in first down.
Or you gonna be sitting there
It sets up
talking
second and very
today,
manageable,
or you gonna
and it creates
do some
that
games
space
Grand
if you
Theft
want to take
Auto.
a shot downfield.
From the 38. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this
Let's
point.
go, let's go, let's go.
Aggressiveness Still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
That's going to pick up the first
Gonna
down
put
after
in
a
work,
gain of
Stone?
26.
And a Packer first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of him.
Still sticking with the passing game. And no luck there.
Why? Why you missed that? That was yours.
It's simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense.
Okay, okay, cool.
There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
That throw behind his intended target.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Complete to number 22, Matthew Golden. A gain of 6 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to put in probably 3 hours or maybe 4
headed back out
today.
on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well.
Man, you got to get this game, man. For real, for real.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Here's a deep shot towards the end zone. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Target that time, Jaden Reed. So that brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. Looking for the end zone and a deep shot.
Come on, man.
Deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Throw on 3rd down. Short pass brought in.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. And that completion gets him up to 400 yards in the football game. No, it's a tough mark to reach, but one that every quarterback takes pride in being able to reach, or at least challenge every so often.
Okay, get in Watchdog too, man. No, what you gonna be cooking?
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
One power with a big tight end.
All right, all right.
For the touchdown. The Packers keep running away with this. Well, Brock, not sure the play they were running was all that disguised, but with the personnel they had out there, it was going to be tough to stop him either way.
Yeah, there's a great debate. Is it the X's and O's or the Jimmies and Joes?
Yep.
No debate there. That was the Jimmies and the Joes in their want-to run it right down their throat.
Packers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And after some momentum was wrestled away by that last touchdown drive, Brock, the pressure is on them to respond here. First and 10, looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. A gain of 27 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball.
I got to figure out where I'm going.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Pass play on 1st and 10. Throwing deep for the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Throwing now, off play action. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
Good job putting my boy Reed out.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
Cut at the 10-yard line. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st down from the red zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay.
That's right, that's right, that's right.
Packers continue.
What's up, Certified? How you doing, man?
It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown.
Appreciate you
his
stopping by.
His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game.
Story mode right now.
Packers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out.
Like, share, and subscribe to the channel.
They go play action on 1st. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. It's a 21-yard gain, and that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Packers close to beginning the year 4-0. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. This is Reed working the right side. After making the catch, he is dipped quickly at the 38. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Yeah. Yeah, I like, you know, my own
He's set
self.
up to throw it. Brought in close to the 8. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
I like to do everything with my name on there.
Here we go, go!
They'll run, Jacobs. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Call it a 70-yard pickup, and they're just a yard away now on 2nd and goal. Go to him again. He is in this time. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown.
Yeah, Lenore.
So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a
stopping
much
by.
closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit
Like,
where it's due.
share,
This
and
offense
subscribe.
has been outstanding throughout.
Trying to get this 1,000.
The Packers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And even with 3 timeouts left on the other sideline, they have this one wrapped up. We'll see if they even use those timeouts.
On the set.
They're going to pass it here.
Oh!
Quick there, and they bring it to the turf. So it's the visiting Packers who
Still.
pick up the win.
It's all good.
Well,
It's
once
all
again, it's just a
good.
good start to this season. Might be becoming something a little bit better, Brock. 4-0 now. There may be some serious legs to the start they're having here.
Yeah, let's not go calling them the 72 Dolphins yet, Kate. A lot of season left. But you'll hear coaches, especially in this first month of the season, call it stacking wins.
Yep.
And you know, if you can sustain success and you stack these wins early, you're typically a playoff team late.
Yeah. So what you cooking in the kitchen?
Go! 1918. Ready?
Wow.
Now. Let go. Let's go. And up.
Oh my God, messed up.
19. Ready, ready?
Shoot.
Cougar, now, hut, hut.
I missed. Ah, pressed the wrong button.
And go.
What? He wasn't in? Oh my God. Wow. Okay. All right, man. I gotta beat these guys here.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers and the Washington Commanders. On the visiting sideline, you see head coach Matt LaFleur. His team, one of the great stories in the first month, 4-0 to begin this season. On the other side, Commanders head coach Dan Quinn. Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
To say he had an impressive game last week, Mike, might be the understatement of the season. I mean, to break Norm Van Brocklin's single-game passing record, a record that stood since 1951, I'm not sure if we can expect him to replicate that here today. But at this point, I'm not sure if I put anything by it.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Take a look here at those receiving numbers from his game a week ago.
At the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 2. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to have the first down. Mark him at the 45 and move the chains.
Down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 6. And a Packer first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
He'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. This one
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
He will score! Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Packers offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Is that make sense to you?
Absolutely, and the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action, quarterbacks under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league. And then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass. And there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dime and multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, Mike, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball 40 times this game and generate enough big plays to score enough points to beat me.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
And he's going to be out of bounds, down inside the 25-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Now, faking the give. To the left side, he finds Kraft. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 1st and 10.
And a Packer first down.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That is...
That's right, that's right. You'll learn today. They'll learn today.
Green Bay. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense.
The Packers offense back onto the field for their next possession. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's to craft the tight end downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
This one up top for Dobbs. And they're going to be set up in the red zone.
Hey, what happened to his helmet?
A big
God.
gainer for Green Bay.
Crushed his helmet.
33 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This is intercepted.
Oh!
By Kobe Bryant. And the Commanders are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Man, I hear people whispering in my
Sit
ears,
here, Mike,
man.
and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Packers offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's to Reed. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
He's had a lot of success throwing the ball early. Look at the numbers. Already up over 200 passing yards.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
The Packers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. throwing here to start the drive. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Back to throw. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
I love this call, Mike. Defense is thinking run here. It's second and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy first down. Really well done.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And it'll be second down. They'll look to throw yet again. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver.
Come on, man.
Incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target.
Yeah.
Third down coming up. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Appreciate the 2 that's watching. Appreciate it.
Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Inside the 40.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
Yeah.
Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Packers offense about ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. The right side, catch made by Dobbs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Sensational stats in this one, and now that pass gets him over 300 yards on the evening. first and 10. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And he will get into the end zone. Jaden Reed, touchdown Packers. That's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The Packers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a first and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a first down.
And the Packer first down.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat.
Oh!
He'll go down. They got him. Kayvon Thibodeau. He works his way in, and that's
Yeah,
now
he worked his
5
way in.
sacks for
Yeah,
him
did he?
on the year. Throwing now on third and long. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. Pretty good effort
me
on
scared
that one.
that
Will not
time.
be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a
Oh
fourth down
my
decision.
God!
Intended for Tucker Craft. Incomplete.
Where my guys at?
Is a turnover on down.
The Packers offense ready to get back at it. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. Oh,
Safety.
That's not going to work out.
No!
Oh, that is a safety. And that's the first thought in your mind, running a play from the one. If you're the defense, trap them back behind the line, get a safety, and that's exactly what they do with the good stop there.
This is one of those situations, Mike, where the defense really understands what's coming. They know the offensive point of view is to just try to give themselves a little breathing room, move it away from the goal line, and in this case, they're able to capitalize, make the tackle for loss, and it leads to the safety.
The Packers offense ready to see what they can do. Remember, they had the safety go against them last time they had it. Fortunately, the defense forced the punt. They'll try again as they start on first and 10. From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. He's got room past the 35. He's on his way. And he's going to take this all the way to the house.
Let's go.
94 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there,
Hey, what's
they're
up
an
with my
extra
dude's
point
helmet,
conversion
man?
from
Shit look
extending this
fucked
lead
up.
to a 2-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with first down.
Come on.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down.
At this stage of the game, one play could be the difference between winning and losing, and
I ain't trying to
dangerous throw is just a little risky for my liking. I understand the notion of trying to make a play and being aggressive, but one turnover here, and this game could be over.
Marshawn Lattimore all over that. Gets a hand in there to knock it away. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down, and barring some crazy decision here.
Packers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. This one up top for Dobbs. He will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Greg, you can't ask for a better way to start overtime. What an exciting touchdown.
Yeah, and the break now allows them to take complete control here in overtime. They are a defensive stop away from getting out of this one.
I thought that was an interception, boy.
Packers offense getting their final instruction.
Are you serious?
To the field. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And this will be incomplete.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
This one up top for Dobbs. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but
the Packers offense ready to take over once again. They'll begin with first and 10. Marked down at the 45-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards.
His 11th grab of the game. and a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
That's to the right side and incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
That's going to be incomplete. That was very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down. He'll drop to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Green Bay.
That's just playing quarterback at a really high level, Mike. I mean, once he realizes his initial pre-snap read has changed, he just calmly goes through his progressions against this zone look. He ends up delivering a strike, and they keep the drive alive.
And he's got another one. Touchdown, Green Bay. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten.
I want to play them Cowboys. That's who I want to play. I want to play them Cowboys.
The Packers game is over, but his work isn't done yet. The media wants his thoughts on what decided this game and where the responsibility belongs.
Football on the horizon and a great place for it. Welcome to historic Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Green Bay Packers. Leading the Dolphins sideline, head coach Mike McDaniel. These guys looking to snap this 3-game skid after they started the year 1-1. Leading the opposing sideline, that's Packers head coach Matt LaFleur. These guys are ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. The Packers offense getting set for their first drive. And they'll be led out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
And how do you really build on setting a new NFL record last week? I'm not sure you can. What we saw out of him might go down as his single greatest performance in an NFL uniform. What he can do, and we'll try to do here, is carry that momentum from last week into this week and go get them another win.
He's got it down the sideline. Give him 30 yards on that one. And it'll be first down, Packers.
That's good for a Packers first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll go play action. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
No!
Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response.
No, I
Brock.
didn't.
Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
What's wrong?
Packers and their quarterback ready to take over once again. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Oh, put some heat on this deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
63 yards the gain on the play. And the Packers first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands, aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
It's inside the 10, and he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers will reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
The Packers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. First and 10, looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
Brings up second down.
Come on, man. Well, I'm allergic to peanuts, so I can eat that. Wow.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. From the 38. Connects on the crosser. Now he's past the 25. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers break the tie here in the first. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
And the subscribe button. Appreciate that, appreciate that.
The Packers are
Feeling
being
better,
led back out
certified.
there on offense by their quarterback. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
Oh my God.
That's no way to treat your reigning
That's
conference
my
player of the
stupid
week as they dump him for a loss. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter.
That
The
was my
Packers
fault.
on top early. They'll return to historic Lambeau
Plays
Field
messed up,
after
man.
this.
Plays messed up.
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They've got third down well inside field goal range. He's got it complete to Reed. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Packers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance.
Bring that kid! Well, we need these 3 points! Bring it home, baby! I believe in you! Ready?
Throwing now on first down. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
First down.
Throwing now from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route going that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
That's one of those situations where if you're going to call that play, you better execute it. Because if it works, well, you're a genius. But one little thing gets off, a little bit of penetration, you don't seal the edge, well, you're...
The Packers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. They came into this game on a 5-game win streak and currently in control of what could be a 6th straight victory. And off to Jacobs to start the drive. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 33-yard line.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him a 3rd down and 6 to go.
1-yard gain.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Didn't read the intended target. And now they're up against it here on 4th down. The Packers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. Jacobs running behind center. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That was Asante Samuel Jr. there on the tackle.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Oh, he loses the football. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
Oh, my God, man. Are you serious?
But it is still a turnover.
This is exactly what you want.
That right there.
They're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. All right, set now. 1st and 10.
Good call, ref.
They'll try and throw it here. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
They're going play action. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And this is going to be a great touchdown. The Packers take a 13-point lead. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Packers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. To throw here on 1st down.
That was my fault.
Misses the tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown. The Packers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Packers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down.
So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt.
Appreciate y'all stopping by this Raydawg-Gaming on YouTube. Hit the like, subscribe, and the sub. Make sure you share it. I'm trying to reach that 1,000 mark.
The Packers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. Give to Jake sends it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
32-yard line.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Receiver that time, and that brings up third down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Takes out a one-stop. 20, 15. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers draw the lead coming out of halftime. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yeah, just put another one on there, Kate. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to body him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon. That's a big-time touchdown run.
Packers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Jacobs with it. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
He fires one deep down the right sideline. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be third and long.
Incomplete. It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
Looking for a throw here. He finds Jacobs here underneath. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days.
Packers ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. From midfield now. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
For a Green Bay Packer. First and 10.
Here's a throw. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play. Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another, third and long.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Packers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They are in great shape here as we wind down this third quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another, that could put this just too far out of reach.
Here we go, shot.
Pass play on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face 2nd down. Dropping back to throw. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
He'll throw it. And downfield, he's got it. That's Dobbs. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over.
Hit the like, subscribe, and share the channel. Appreciate how much I didn't make my way to 1,000 subscribers.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. They'll throw it again. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is icing it.
Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
They are throwing it again. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Jaden Reed. Incomplete. Sets up 4th down.
The Packers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here.
Here we go. Rocco 80. Check out.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. Into the 2nd level past the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Green! The Packers keep running away with this. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown.
That right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Packers ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And they'd love a repeat of their last drive, wouldn't they? Their first play was their only play as they ran it in for 6. Shotgun getting out of Jacobs. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room and no margin for error.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Going run again with Jacobs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. He's got the first, still space at the 20. And he's all the way forward to the 37-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
Asante Samuel Jr. on the coverage.
Looking to the air here. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Hand off, running right, Jacobs. Play not developing as they had hoped. That's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S.
Packers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. They'll throw on 1st. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake here. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
1st and 10.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's another Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
On 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards.
Bradley Chubb on the tackle. A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
The Packers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That's completed right side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. He fires one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. So this is a Packers win. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign.
This is Raydawg-Gaming on YouTube. Hit the subscribe, like, and share. I'm going to end this stream right now. And maybe be back on in an hour or two. So, I hope y'all have a good day. And peace, love.